What kinds of taxes are there? Hello, my name is Too Cute. I design rocket-propelled clothes. I came to Earth because I am fascinated by your shoes. There is no such thing on my planet. I have a great idea. I will design rocket-propelled shoes. Europeans love shoes. I will make my shoes in the European Union. But if I set up a business, I'll have to pay taxes.
Do you know what the main kinds of taxes are?
Come with me, let's investigate. Why did you put aside that money?
Every month, I have to pay my taxes to my country's tax authorities. This is called direct tax.
Can you explain why the price of the fuel is split like that?
On top of the cost of the gas is the tax. Part of the €10 tax is called excise duty, and part of it is VAT, value-added tax, which are both indirect taxes on the fuel.
What is indirect tax?
It's complicated. Indirect taxes are paid to the government by each business that helps produce the goods, here the fuel. But it is passed on to the next business in the chain until the consumer pays it as part of the price.
I think I get it. That's hard to understand.
It is the consumer, the person who uses the fuel in their car, who ends up paying all the tax by paying more for the product. An indirect tax is shifted along the line from one taxpayer to another.
Why are you paying so much more?
I bought the smartphone from a country outside the EU, so I have to pay customs duty as well as VAT.
What is customs duty?
Customs duty, or import duty, is a special tax on imports from outside the EU. It adds to state revenue, and it helps protect this country's businesses so they don't lose out to businesses outside the EU who can sell stuff cheaper.
Payroll tax is the income tax and social security taxes that come out of the money you earn from your job.
Can you tell me more?
Do you know what the main kinds of taxes are? Yes, of course. The mechanic pays income tax depending on his salary. There are two kinds of taxation, flat and progressive. In Italy and Poland, for example, they have progressive taxation. In countries like Hungary and Romania, they have flat taxation.
What about corporate taxation?
Corporate tax is paid on profits they make on sales after paying all their costs. You are learning all the right words. All companies must pay corporate tax as well as other taxes like property, environment, capital gains, etc., which are set by each country.
What is VAT?
In the European Union, VAT, or value-added tax, is a tax we all pay when we buy things. Businesses pay VAT as they make products when they buy materials or supplies from other businesses. They add value to the product, maybe by painting it or fitting something to it or packaging it. Then the businesses increase the prices of their products to cover the cost of the added value and the tax. When the product is eventually sold to the people who use it, they pay VAT indirectly as part of the price. In my country, we have a VAT rate of 19%.
In my country, we have a VAT rate of 22%. In my country, we have a VAT rate of 25%.
EU countries all have different tax rates. What is this excise duty?
Excise duty is an indirect tax charged on the manufacture of particular goods such as fuel, tobacco, and alcohol.
What is the difference between direct and indirect taxes?
Direct taxes are applied to wealth or income or other events with a direct ability to pay, whereas indirect taxes are applied to different uses of wealth or income, usually consumption.
Now I see the difference. Thank you for explaining, but I still have more questions. These parcels all came from outside the EU. Why did they all pay different amounts for taxes?
Did you notice that the parcels had different values? The amount paid in taxes depends on the value of each parcel. For a parcel that values 150 euros, the taxation level will be higher than for one that values less than 10 euros.
Okay, I'll pay attention when I buy something from a country outside the EU. Which taxes does your family pay? Do you know what the VAT rate is in your country? Have your parents ever ordered something and pay the customs taxes?